Welcome to another edition of Tony's Timepiece Review. Today's date is December 22nd, 2017, and my cat, my cat should be famous. I'm on a roll, man. I have literally spent so much freaking money on watches, and that's it. This is the last watch that I'm gonna be buying for a while. So today I purchased the Rolex Datejust 36 millimeter oyster, and so the story goes like this. I have a 18 karat gold Piaget that I wanted to get the gold weight on it. How much did it weigh? My next door neighbor, I was talking to him earlier. He was waiting for a new Panerai watch to arrive. I'm like, yeah, I really got to get this Piaget weighed, man. He's like, well, there's a jewelry store in Toluca Lake, which is, I mean, I could walk there from my house, but I never knew it existed. He goes, yeah, I think they sell coins and things like that. And I was like, really? Okay. So I was like, nah, maybe I'll blow it off. But then I didn't. I decided to try to find this place, which I did. And I was like, initially I drove by it. It's a small, fine jewelers. I initially thought it was just some kind of gold and coin place, but I was like, it's Toluca Lake, man. Why would they have that here? We don't have pawn shops or any of that stuff here. So anyway, so I went in there with the Piaget. I had my Zenith with me, but I left that in the car because I was going to go to the other Toluca watch store to see about getting an alligator strap or something. So anyway, I found this jewelry store and got buzzed in. You have to get buzzed in. It was this beautiful little store, man. And they had all kinds of jewelry, Cartier and you name it. I don't know much about rings and necklaces and things like that, but I also noticed they had watches in there, Cartier and Rolex and Citizen, things of that nature. And I went in with the Piaget and I was like, oh, all right, I need to get this weighed and how much for gold, how many grams, whatever, because that's important when you're selling a watch. And I was going to try to make a deal with Federico in Florida on it that I spoke about in my last watch video for the Zenith. So I got the weight and everything. I started looking at the Rolex. There was a couple of them. You had an Explorer that was really nice, and the Datejust. And I looked at them and then I had them write down the prices. So the price on this was $4,000. It's a T series or serial number, so it's 1996, 97 era. And anyway, so I then was curious about the Rolexes. I left. I asked him if he was interested in trading in the Piaget, and he was like, not right now. It's just... So I was like, okay. So I went home and started thinking about it, and I then decided to go back to the jewelry store to look at the Rolex again. And I went back to buy the alligator strap for the Zenith, which I did. And he had this for $4,000. I made him an offer, cash only, it was a little bit after 5 o'clock, and I said, dude, cash, $3,500. And he actually took the deal, and I said, cash with a debit card? And he was like, no, I need cash. But it was after 5. I was like, oh, the bank's closed. So apparently the bank wasn't closed. I Googled it and whatever. Long story short, I ran up 2 blocks to the bank, got the cash out, got back, and I got the watch. All right, so why did I buy another Rolex, especially another Datejust? 2 reasons. Well, there's more than 2 reasons. I love the Datejust. It's always been my favorite Rolex. I was going to buy the Explorer that he had, but I don't know. I'm just a Datejust. I just love Datejust. The other Datejust I have has a Jubilee strap and a fluted bezel, and this is the oyster strap and the smooth bezel. And one thing is that, people that watch my videos know that I like brands that are manufacturers, different, I like boutique brands, watches that you wear that are understated, that you don't know what they are, unless you know what they are, unless you're a watch collector or you're a watch geek. Rolex is like, oh, he's got a Rolex, you know. But, you know, one of the first luxury watches I ever bought in my life was Rolex. So I don't have anything against Rolex. I've always really liked Rolex. I just don't ever really wear them. But I'm going to tell you something about the Datejust. This one's, you know, I'll just tell you, it's 36 millimeters, all stainless steel. You know, you got the Cyclops date at the 3 o'clock, and it's no frills. You know, it's just a Rolex Datejust. And the cool thing about Rolex Datejust is they're like the most versatile watch in the world. You know, you can dress these up, man. You can wear them to a black tie event. You could take it to the beach with shorts and flip-flops. Not that you'll ever see me at the beach with shorts and flip-flops, but you could wear it that way. And it's just, there's nothing, it's one of those watches that just fits in any type of a situation. It's just unbelievable, you know. So I've always liked them, and I've been looking to get another watch deal. The funny thing is, I emailed Federico. I spoke about him in my last video, to try to do this exchange and some cash or whatever for this other Rolex, and I didn't think I was going to hear back from him. So I stood outside the jewelry store for a minute to see if he responded to my email, and I'm like, nah, he's just not interested, fuck it, you know. So I ended up buying this. No sooner did I get home was an email from Fed. He's like, hey man, I want the Piaget and I'll trade it for the Rolex, you know. And I was like, and a little bit of money. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry, I just bought a Datejust. So he was cool with it though. He's still gonna buy the Piaget, so I'm cool with that. So I'm still gonna buy my next watch at delraywatch.com. So but either way, okay, so the you know, the thing about it is, it is a workhorse watch. It's no frills. Yes, it is a Rolex. You know, people are going to look at it. They're going to say, oh, it's a Rolex. Or they may say it's a fake Rolex. There's so many fakes out there. You know, either way, I don't care. But, you know, it's in really good condition. It's, you know, again, it's a 96, 97. It's got the 16200 movement. I think I'd have to look at the receipt. I don't know, but I didn't get the box and papers with it. But you know, that's what happens sometimes, you know. But that's another reason why I got a great deal on it, because there was no box and papers. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video. Wanted to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and let me put this on the wrist real quick. You know, so it looks good. Looks good. So other than that, there's not a whole lot to say. Where's my beer? I usually do a beer thing. Chimney Sweep Lounge. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Cheers. Have a great weekend. Have a Merry Christmas again. Happy Holidays. I truly mean that from me to you. And I hope you keep enjoying my videos. Peace out.